Hello students, myself Narinder Kaur is again with you to discuss the topic matrices of business mathematics and statistics. In previous lecture we had discussed the operation product of matrices. Now we shall discuss some more examples based on the product of matrices. Let us take first example. We have a matrix A of this type. It is given to us. Find k such that a square minus 8a plus ki is equal to 0 matrix. This 0 is 0 matrix. We are given a matrix A and we are given this condition and we have to find the value of k. Now firstly write this condition which is given to us and let us see what we need to put here. First of all is a square. A is given to us, we can find a square. So firstly find a square. A square is a into a. A is matrix this. Again multiply it with matrix A. How you multiply two matrices? First is R1 C1. R1 C1. 1 into 1 plus 0 into minus 1. Then is R1 C2. 1 into 0 plus 0 into 7. That's it. R1 C1, R1 C2. Number of columns is 2 here. So we stop this procedure here. Now let us take next row. Multiply this row with first column, then with second column and so on according to the number of columns here. Now R2 C1. Minus 1 into 1, minus 1. 7 into minus 1 is minus 7. Then is R2 C2. Minus 1 into 0, 0. 7 into 7, 49. That is equal to 1, 0, minus 8, 49. This is your answer of A square. Now what we need is A. We are given matrix A. Then is unknown K. We have to find K. Then is identity that need not to be found. This is 0 matrix. So put the values of all these here. A square is 1, 0, minus 8, 49. Minus 8, matrix A is 1, 0, minus 1, 7. Plus K into identity. This is identity matrix. And this is the 0 matrix, or you can say null matrix. Now simplify this. Keep this matrix as it is. Multiply 8 inside. That is scalar multiplication of scalar with matrix. 8, 0, minus 8, 56. Plus multiply k inside. K, 0, 0, k. Now simplify left hand side. This is 1 minus 8 plus k. Then is 0 minus 0 plus 0 is 0. Minus 8 plus 8 plus 0. Then is 49 minus 56 plus k. This is equal to null matrix. Now on equating, this is 1 minus 8 is minus 7 here. This is 0, 0, 0 equal to 0. Now again this is 7 plus k, minus 7 plus k is equal to 0. That means we are having two equations, minus 7 plus k equal to 0, minus 7 plus k equal to 0. That means equation is same. So we have minus 7 plus k is equal to 0. So k is equal to 7 is your answer. This is the value of k we were asked to find. This is how you can find the value of unknown when a matrix is given to you and an equation is given. You have to just substitute the values of different matrices here and simplify it to get the value of k. Now let us discuss another example. We are to find x. X is entry of this matrix and we are given three matrices which are in product here, and this is equal to the 0 matrix, that is null matrix, and we want to find a value of x. We have to simply find the product of these three matrices and put it equal to 0 matrix to find the value of x. So firstly we shall find the product of two matrices and then multiply the result of multiplication of two matrices with the another third matrix. Now multiply this with this. Now you can see easily that this is of order, number of rows is 1, number of columns is 3, and this is number of rows is 3, number of columns is 3. Multiplication is defined by, because number of columns here is equal to number of rows here. That means we can multiply these two matrices and the resulting matrix will be of order 1 by 3. The result of multiplication of these two matrices will be a matrix of order 1 by 3. That means 1 row and 3 columns. It will be of this type. If you write it firstly like this, if you find the product order of the product matrix of these two matrices first, then it will be easy for you to write the matrix, to find the product, to find the answer. Now multiply these two matrices. R1 C1, this is 1 plus 4 plus 1. This is your first entry, R1 C1. Then is R1 C2. 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 0 0, 1 into 0 0. So you need not to write it here. Next is 1 into 0 0, 2 into 1 2 plus 1 into 2. This was R1 C1, R1 C2, R1 C3. Next was R2 C1, but there is only one row. That means we have to stop here, and you can see that the product of these two matrices, which is here, is of order 1 by 3. There is one row and 3 columns. So we have found the product of these two matrices. Now keep the next matrix as it is for the time being and put it equal to the 0 matrix. Now this is 6 2 4 0 2 x is equal to 0 matrix. Now this is of order. Number of rows is 1, number of columns is 3, 1 by 3. Number of rows is 3, number of columns is 1. So here number of columns is 3, here is number of rows 3. We can multiply these two matrices, and you can see that the product matrix will be of order 1 by 1. 1 by 1 order means we have only one row, one column. That means we have a single entry here. We have a single entry here. We shall do R1 C1. That's it. The procedure will stop here. So what is R1 C1? 6 into 0 is 0. 2 into 2, 4 plus 4x is equal to 0 matrix. So this is equal to 0. 4 plus 4x is equal to 0 means 4x is equal to minus 4, that is x is equal to minus 1. So we have found the value of x by finding the product of these three matrices. The answer will be same if you multiply firstly these two matrices and then multiply this matrix with the result of multiplication of these two matrices. This was about the examples. You can practice some more examples on the product of matrices. Now next concept is idempotent matrix, nilpotent matrix and involuntary matrix. Now what is idempotent matrix? Idempotent matrix is that matrix for which we have condition A square is equal to A. That means if we multiply the matrix with itself, the answer will be the matrix itself. A square will be equal to A. Such type of matrix is known as idempotent matrix. Now what is nilpotent matrix? Nilpotent matrix is that matrix in which for some positive integer m we have a raised to the power m is equal to 0. This m can be 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. For example, if you have a square is equal to 0, you can say A is nilpotent matrix because some positive power of A gives the result as 0 matrix. If you have A cube is equal to 0, A to the power 3 equal to 0, that means A into A is equal to 0. Then also you can say A is nilpotent matrix. And this such type of least number which satisfy this condition is known as index. If A square is equal to 0, you can say that A is not a 0 matrix but A square is equal to 0 matrix, then you can say that 2 is the index. Similarly, if A is not a 0 matrix, A square is not a 0 matrix but A's power 3 is equal to a 0 matrix, then you will say that index is 3. That means what is index? Index is such least positive integer m which satisfies this condition, that is known as index of the matrix, and such type of matrix is known as nilpotent matrix. Next is involuntary matrix. Now what is involuntary matrix? A matrix for which A square is equal to identity matrix. If we find A square, that is multiply A with itself, multiply a matrix with itself, and answer is identity matrix, then such type of matrix is known as involuntary matrix. This was all about product of matrices. We shall continue with next topic in our next lecture. Thank you.